Okay, well, welcome everyone. We are going to get started with the installation of the Midway University chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. The way this will work for this evening is we'll do some introductions and then you're going to be inducted as student members, and then honorary members will be inducted. And then we will officially install the chapter because it is a new chapter for the Alpha Lambda Delta family, and we're so thrilled that you are here. I'm going to show a very brief video welcoming you from our National Council. I'll talk a little bit about the benefits of being an Alpha Lambda Delta member, and then we'll close up the program. So first of all, my name is Eileen Merberg, and I am the Executive Director of Alpha Lambda Delta. We are headquartered in upstate Western New York, Rochester, a suburb of Rochester, New York, if anyone is familiar with that area. And I'm going to have Travis introduce himself next.
I'm Travis Martin. I'm the chapter advisor over at Eastern Kentucky University and also a professional member at large on the National Council.
I'm Carrie Christensen. I'm currently serving as Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs at Midway University and am the chapter advisor for the Midway chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta.
And then Charlie, do you want to introduce yourself, and then we'll hear from you in a little bit.
My name is Charles Roberts. I am the interim vice president for academic affairs at Midway University.
Great. Thank you. Welcome everybody, and we'll hear from Charles in a little bit.
Alpha Lambda Delta is a national society which honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education, promote intelligent living and continued high standard of learning, and to assist students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society. Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Maria Leonard. It soon became a national organization as chapters were established at Purdue University in 1926 and DePaul University in 1927. Growth of the society has continued with almost 400 chapters recognized.
These candidates who are now presented for induction have attained the high standard required by the National Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both their college and this organization for their notable achievement in scholarship.
We are here to inform the new inductees concerning our organization and to ask you to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our name stand for the Greek words Alleloi Lampedia Diadosusin, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of our candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation on which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage, and the light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge, white represents the search for truth, and gold represents the strong base of honor. These are three colors symbolize the standards held by members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and art, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of others, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
We now wish to induct individually the students who have earned the privilege of becoming members of your University of Midway University's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. And so what we're going to do is, since it's a small and mighty group, if you would like, you can repeat it. You can unmute yourselves if you would like, and repeat after me. I'm going to read line by line, and you will repeat after me. If we were in person, which we hope to be again someday, we'd all be in a big room together, and you would all stand And I would stand at the front of the room and read these, and you'd repeat after me. So if you're willing to unmute, if not, just say it to yourselves, wherever you are. And so we are going to go through the pledge. I accept membership. Oh, nobody wants to unmute themselves. That's okay. Into National Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. So again, if we were in person, your name would be called and you would come up to the front of the room and receive, you'd sign the chapter roll and receive a certificate and a pin. We'll talk about that certificate and pin in a few minutes. But what I'd like you to do, I'm going to show a slide with all of your names on it. And when you see your name, if you could type in chat, I accept. So this would be the acceptance of the pledge that I'm sure you all just read aloud with me. So here is your inaugural founding group. And if everybody could type in chat, I accept when you see your name. And we'll give that just a few seconds.
Congratulations. You've now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on the 15th day of October 2020. May you find in the years ahead the rewards of an educated person: imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have tolerance in your dealings with all persons, generosity in giving to those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society. You have taken the Alpha Lambda Delta Pledge and are now members of the National Society.
So that they may assist you in these services today, your advisor, Carrie Christensen, who you met at the beginning of our ceremony, has been declared an honorary member. And so she introduced herself. I just want to thank Carrie for getting the chapter started, for taking the initiative and helping pull the chapter together. This has been a long process for all our new chapters because of the pandemic. So thank you for hanging in there. And everything got extended from spring to fall. So we're thrilled that this day has finally come. So congratulations, Carrie, as an honorary member of Alpha Lambda Delta. In recognition of your academic achievements, personal accomplishments, and your interest in the academic attainment of students, we confer upon you honorary membership. Your charge is to continue to support and encourage the ideals and high standards of the society, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, it is now our privilege. As I mentioned earlier, we are inducting you as student members and then an honorary member. And so now we have the privilege of installing the chapter itself for Midway University. We wish to emphasize your responsibilities as the Midway University chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta to uphold the ideals and high academic standards that we present to you and your institution. As individual members, you must demonstrate your scholarship, honor, and enthusiasm. It is not enough to use this privilege for yourselves, but we ask that you prove a creative working force for other students on campus. For we must pass our torches on one to another. The aims of our society are to promote high standards of living and learning, to encourage high academic attainment, and Alpha Lambda's goals are now your goals. And so I charge you with this responsibility. And so we're very, very pleased to present to you the charter. So we now officially declare the Midway University chapter a regularly installed chapter. And in token of your formal admission, we present to you the chapter charter and the responsibility it represents. And so if you weren't aware of this already, this right here on your screen is a sample of one, but what Carrie's holding is the real deal. Your names were hand drawn. We hired a calligrapher and she drew your names on this beautiful parchment that is beautifully framed and will hang on campus forever and ever. And your name is on it forever and ever as a founding member. So I encourage you to go find it wherever it ends up being. wherever it'll be. I'm not sure if it'll be in your office, Carrie, or somewhere in the hallway, but we hope you're able to go find it and find your name on it.
We are going to put it in the Academic Affairs office in the Starks building, so Suite 108, if anybody wants to come by and see it next week.
Wonderful. Thank you. That's great. Okay, I'm going to show you a video.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college, and that's outstanding. Hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school, all of that led and prepared you for college success. And today, you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
I encourage you to take advantage of everything that Alpha Lambda Delta has to offer.
All of you, I'm challenging you now. You have done the hard work as individuals. You have earned your place at the table to be leaders on your college campus. But now you've chosen to be ALD members. So now the challenge before you is to expand that opportunity to others. Expand the opportunity of academic achievement. Be able to encourage your peers, ALD members and not, to do well inside the classroom and outside of it, to take advantage of all the learning that the collegiate experience offers. College is the last time the world will allow you to just selfishly invest in yourself. For 4 years, you started out well. Now continue that impact. Welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you, so make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond graduation in your personal and professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations, and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Okay, Carrie, I'm going to have you introduce our guest speaker.
So our guest speaker this evening is Dr. Charles Roberts. Dr. Roberts has been at Midway University for 16 years, serving first as the chair of the Department of Education, has served for the last 10 years as Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, and is currently serving as the Vice President for Academic Affairs. I'm very proud to welcome this evening Dr. Charles Roberts.
Thank you, Carrie. This will probably be a little short because I have a little Yorkie here who is gnawing at my ankle. I think she wants to go out. So let me, first of all, congratulate our students. You have reached a milestone in your young life so far, and for that, Carrie and I both congratulate you. I want to challenge each one of you to be not only academic leaders, but leaders on campus. Seek out and challenge other students on campus that they can become a member of ALD as well. Again, on behalf of our president, Dr. John Marsden, I do bring greetings and also congratulations to each and every one of you and to your families as well. Your families should be very, very proud of your young success so far. Again, our doors are always open. If you have ideas, please come by, see us, sit down, and give us your ideas, and we'll see just how far we can go. Thank you now.
Wonderful, thank you. Very great. Okay. Carrie, I'll have you talk about their certificate and PIN.
Well, since we are unable to personally hand you your certificates and pins tonight, I wanted to let you know that your Alpha Lambda Delta certificate and pin will be available in my office, which is in room 108 in the Starks building. Please feel free to come by any day except for tomorrow. I will not be on campus tomorrow, but any day next week, please feel free to come by my office, and I will be very honored to personally hand you your certificate and pin. Or if you have not picked it up, hopefully when we decide we're able to have our first in-person meeting, I will present them to you then. We will have our first meeting coming up here shortly in November, and we'll discuss dates at a later time. But really the important part of our first meeting is going to be to elect chapter officers. So if you are interested in a leadership position in this organization and you have not yet reached out to me, please do so, because that's going to be the priority of our first meeting upcoming.
Great. Yes, highly encourage you to get involved, as we talked about in the video, and it just can be a very rewarding experience. Especially keep in mind for everyone here that this is brand new for Midway. So you'd be sort of creating something from scratch, creating something from nothing, and making it your own. And that can really go a long way, I think, on your resume, and when you're interviewing for internships and jobs, you can really, you weren't just a member of a student organization, you helped create it. So that can be very powerful. Okay, I'm going to take just 2 minutes real quickly to talk about a couple different web pages: scholarships, perks, leads, career conversations, honor cords. And so let me just point out where those are and where you can get more information. Okay, so first of all, our website is called, the URL is nationalald.org. I won't read every page at all, but just to point out that we offer scholarships. So that's a great resource and a benefit for being a member of Alpha Lambda Delta. It helps if you're involved in the chapter, I can tell you that, especially for the undergraduate scholarships. So you'll see our scholarship program here, and then a nice resource page for external scholarships that aren't Alpha Lambda Delta related, but are certainly scholarships looking for high achieving students like yourselves. We have a fairly unique perks program. If you sign up for it, you'll have access to about 300,000 national perks and discounts on pizza and movies and amusement parks and all sorts of things, including locally. If you enter in your zip code, it'll show you local discounts. You do need to sign up for it. And again, that's just a benefit, but go to ALD Perks. We have a beautiful new leadership certificate series. You could be nationally certified as a leader if you participate in this program called ALD Lead Certified. You again need to sign up for it, register for it. This is actually the page. I had it on the wrong page. It is 12 mini courses that you take. It's self-paced. Take them. They're on a variety of topics, as you can see: communication skills, decision making, goal setting, listening, networking, etc. Complete 10 out of 12, and you'll be receiving a certificate, a national certificate. Great speakers through the series. Click here to enroll in that. That's called ALD Lead Certified. The other big program that we recently launched is called Career Conversations. And so check this page out if you have interest in careers through any of these majors or disciplines. I highly encourage you to check these out. Literally just had this one a few hours ago on speech language pathology, but you'll see these other majors. Click here to register for them. If you are a major in finance or vet, you want to be a vet, your major is business, whatever it is, you might want to attend these. They're all profiling Alpha Lambda Delta alums successful in the field. We have recorded these first 3, and we'll have links to the recordings in the next couple of weeks. The next one is political science on October 22nd. And last but not least is our store. And so if you're getting all excited about being a new Alpha Lambda Delta member, we do sell sweatshirts and t-shirts and hoodies and yoga pants and buttons and cups and pens and all sorts of swag and merchandise with ALD on it. And then honor cords are a big popular item that you can now wear at your graduation from Midway University. In a couple of years, you can wear honor cords, and this is where you'd get the honor cords. Okay, and I think the last thing is I'm going to have Travis. So Carrie's talked with you a little bit about taking on a leadership role, but this chapter can be anything you want it to be, and I've asked Travis to talk a little bit about the possible opportunities for involvement and what the chapter can do.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk at the potential leaders here a little bit. Just so you all know, I'm a Kentucky native from Somerset. I don't live too far away from you. I'm in Richmond. I pride myself on my personal integrity, and honestly, I don't throw my weight behind things that I don't believe in, including organizations like honor societies. And I wholeheartedly believe in ALD. What you've got on your chapter is a tremendous opportunity for growth. It's what we call co-curricular development. And whenever you're someday sitting in front of an employer, whenever you're sitting in front of somebody maybe wanting to hire somebody for an internship, or you're looking to do your graduate school applications, you're going to be competing with a lot of people who are going to have the same degree as you, maybe the same GPA as you, maybe a very similar background as you. And one way that you can stand out is by showing that during all the excellence that you produced in your degree program, you were also volunteering in your community. You were developing leadership skills. You were showing that you were an engaged citizen and someone who actually cares about the world around them. So ALD is an amazing platform just to make a difference in your community and to grow as a person. Again, like I said, this is an amazing organization, and I wholeheartedly believe in it because it's an easy sell, for one. It's an easy product to bring to incoming members and freshmen, and to show them what all's available to them. Eileen just went over all these things, and you probably are going to get 10 more invites from other organizations. You're going to look to their website, and it's all going to sound very great, but if you really dig in deep in ALD's offerings, you're going to find that it's the real deal. Our school just recently had 2 national winners for scholarships. I started our organization when I started as the advisor. We had maybe a handful of members who were active, and within, just 2 years of, working together and helping the students, connect to the resources they need, we're having 30, sometimes 50 people at our meetings. Like I said, it's an easy sell. Once you tell people what you can offer them, once you show that there's an opportunity, not just for officers to lead, but for anyone to lead, and tell them what I've told you tonight, that, they can actually stand out, in the workplace and graduate school applications, for scholarships, for all these different opportunities. You are offering something that is valuable. You're not just basically trying to drum up membership, but you're giving people a chance to grow and to excel. Okay, so some things, that's my pitch for ALD, and like I said, I really believe in it. But some things that you can do, you see pictures there on the slide, but people are doing things all over the country that are very unique and very innovative. My own school, EKU, we've been doing these Kahoot nights across campus. We've been, having quizzes on everything from Disney to school resources to sports to food. And we invite everyone on campus for these things because social engagement is really hard right now, and everyone is really struggling with motivation because of it. So our ALD chapter really prides itself on trying to not only motivate its members, but to be a leader in the community. And that's something that we're really proud of. And other things that I've seen going on are career nights, resume writing workshops. There are people doing community cleanups. There are people volunteering for blood drives. There are people doing all sorts of things, internships, like not really internships, but going to places where I have students doing internships and volunteering and basically getting the same experiences as them. We have actually a therapeutic horse farm nearby. There's all kinds of opportunities, and really it's not just up to the officers, but it's up to any member. You don't have to have a title to be a leader. If you have an idea, go to Carrie, go to Dr. Christensen, or go to whoever the officers are, go to Dr. Roberts, as he said, his office, and say, I have this really amazing idea and I would like to see it to fruition. And I guarantee these people are going to give you the resources and the time and attention you need to get those things accomplished. So don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to grow. ALD is the platform, but ultimately it's going to be you and your inner willingness to engage and try to make something out of what's in front of you that's going to be the difference maker. So I encourage you to do that. And if there's anything that we can do at EKU just down the road to help you get started, please reach out to me. First name, last name, with a dot in the middle, eku.edu. Send me an email. Happy to help.
Wow. Thank you. That's fantastic. Yeah, and what would be great is to connect students to each other. So Travis has done a fabulous job as a chapter advisor there and has got this great group of student leaders, and you all leaders, once you're identified, or just the chapter as a whole, could certainly get together with EKU. We have other chapters in Kentucky as well, but if you're pretty close, then that would be great. Although with online, you could connect with any chapter in the country. Travis, that was a great way to wrap up our ceremony tonight. Thank you so much for those words and for being here. That does conclude our ceremony. Congratulations again to the students, to the chapter as a whole. Let's give ourselves, I think there's applause somewhere in Zoom. I can't remember where it is, but thank you so much. Carrie, anything more? Anything you want to conclude with?
No, I just want to say thank you to Eileen and Travis for all the support you've given us in getting this started. I know it's been a journey under these circumstances, and to all the new members that are here tonight or watching this, I'm looking forward to this great adventure with you. I think we can do a lot for supporting our students and growing this on our campus. So I think we've got a lot of great possibility ahead of ourselves. So great. Thank you for joining. Congratulations.
Yeah. Great. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.